Wholeness. Happy now. All is now. It's a gift to be in the present. Fresh state signing back in here, putting out my perception into the cloud of collective to expand the collective consciousness. It is Jupiter day in the space and location where I'm at, and you are now tuning into the mind of an alginate moon, okay? And Horus to be transiting the fourth house, okay? And this is going to be my continuation on the ascendants, okay? So the last video I did was Virgo ascendant, okay? So this is going to be a Libra ascendant. This video will be Libra ascendant, okay? So, yeah, what is the ascendant? The ascendant is your rising, your unconscious, the spirit you are carrying, how people see you. It is also known as, yeah, your rising. And this is the first house. Okay, so how you find the ascendant on your natal chart, this will be your first house. Okay, the first space, usually on the left side of your chart. Okay, and it's dealing with personal issues and anything that has to do with the self. Okay, the I am house. All right. So yeah. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's look over here. Let's look at Libra. So Libra gets born from the seventh space in the sky. Libra gets born from the seventh house. Okay. Libra is cardinal air. Cardinal air, and it is being ruled by Venus. Okay. So looking at this here. So ascendant, like I say, is how you come off first interaction, how people see you. And, usually, yeah, your mask, So for example, I'm a Leo ascendant. The mask I'm wearing is Leo, okay? But I'm not a Leo, okay? I'm an Aries moon and a Sagittarius sun, okay? So, yeah. With Libra ascendant, what I like to say is like you would look like Venus. Because let's look at the sign that shares Venus with you as a Libra ascendant. Okay, so Venus would be the masculine side of Libra. Okay, yeah, Libra is Venus is masculine side in Libra. Okay, so the Libra has the masculine side of Venus, and what's it called? Wait at Taurus as the feminine side of Venus. Okay? Because, like I say, air is yang and earth is yin. Okay? So, and they're both left brain. They're more objective. Okay? So, air is more communicating outwardly. Okay? Love for the communication, love for relationships when looking at Libra. Okay, so a Libra ascendant, let's say, yeah, it comes off, because it is air, like the Gemini, will come off as communicative, okay, but not, will come off as communicative and would love to, communicate. Okay, because air is dealing with that communication outwardly. Okay, but with this, the comparison between Gemini, so Gemini is just dealing with that communication in the surroundings and people all around them, or people that they're familiar with, okay, and Libra, it doesn't matter if you're familiar with them, So Gemini is that third house dealing with that surroundings. Okay, Libra, it doesn't matter if the people you communicate you're familiar with. Libra is just someone who, a Libra ascendant is just someone who, come off as relating to others. These people, just relates to others. Libra ascendant is someone who, let's say can actually cares for your personal comforts. Libra ascendant would be someone who most definitely, will probably come up and ask, how are you doing? You actually want to know, Libra ascendant, like I say, is that, communication, but, having that Venus influence, okay? Having that Venus influence, okay, is dealing with that pleasurable relationship. It's not just, relating to relate, communicating to communicate, like the Gemini, to keep communications going. Libra is communicating on, you know, a friendship level or a romantic level. So first interaction with a Libra ascendant, you know, these people, you know, will come off as pleasurable, and, you know, they will come off as relatable. Okay, the Gemini is let's say just communicating on topics and shit, but Libra is like, yeah, just like that balanced communication first interaction. Okay, it's not, a Libra ascendant is not yapping. A Libra ascendant is communicating, hearing what you're saying, okay, digesting it, okay, and communicating back. It's not just a yapping sign, not yapping like Aquarius and Gemini, okay? So yeah, that Libra air, you know, is more balanced communication. Okay, what, enough about me, what about you? Okay, give and take, receive. Okay, so this is how you come off. Yeah, you come off as communicative, you come off as someone who's able to relate, you know, in your public. Okay, and with this, you know, looking at this here, you know, this is first house is dealing with the I am house. First house is the I am house, is the first. So yeah, let's look, you know, where it's just like, so that means the first house, or the first head, the head of, let's say, in medical astrology, the head would be Aries. Okay, so Aries, let's go across, is opposite to Libra. That's opposite. So Libra is in opposition to Aries. So you put Libra in your first house. You chose to be a Libra ascendant in this incarnation. Okay, so what this means is like, with that first house, you know, dealing with anything that has to do with the self and personal issues, you know, it's like, with Libra being that air sign, and air wants to communicate, okay, where Gemini and Libra has that, let's say, Venus influence, opposed to that Gemini being, yeah, that Mercury, okay, you, when it comes to dealing with the self, it can be challenging, because like I say, this is an opposition, you know, this is, it could be, let's say you'll be someone who will have to, or will feel more comfortable reaching out to other beings, okay, to, with anything that has to do with you personally, okay, with anything that has to do with you, anything that has to do with the self, you'll be a lot more comfortable reaching out to people, to sit down, to communicate about this in a balanced type way, you know, in a way where you will feel like you are, let's say, received well. You will want to feel, yeah, you want to feel like, you know, the people you reach out to communicate with, and to have this, let's say, communication, anything that has to do with you, you know, you want to feel like, okay, whoever I'm communicating with, they you know, they should actually care for, you know, me and my feelings and shit, because that's first house is dealing with that personal issues, anything that has to do with the self. So this is how, you know, it's like, yeah, let's say opposition, that opposition comes in play, and it's just like, yeah, it's obstacles and opposite. So this is an obstacle, okay? An opposition is an obstacle. So this is an obstacle that you have to learn, being a Libra ascendant, because, you know, anything that has to do with the self, let's say an Aries ascendant, okay, would be able to utilize that Martian energy head on to take on whatever that's going on with them personally for themselves. But with you being opposite to Libra, Aries, and you are more about relationships, anything that has to do with you personally, you will seek relationships to get this sorted. Okay? So, and that's where you can learn from the Aries, where it's just like, which is your opposite sign, to, let's say, take care of things by yourself that has to do with you. Okay? Not People are not always going to be there for you. That's the point I'm trying to make. People are not always going to be there for you. Okay? And that's the obstacle as a Libra ascendant. Okay? Uh yeah, that's Libra ascendant, okay? So yeah, that's Libra ascendant. You come off as, yeah, communicative, pleasurable. People will most definitely love your personality. So that first house is dealing with that personality. Okay, people will love your personality. You will come off as charming. Okay, you will probably be able to, just, you know, talk the panties off of females, or, if you are female that is, a Libra ascendant, and you want to, be able to, you can be able to spit a good game to a guy if that's your thing. Okay? And like I say, it all just depends on the spirit utilizing the energy, okay, and your frequency vibration, and yeah, just where you are traveling in the astral realm, okay, and yeah, just whatever you are gravitating with, okay. So yeah, Libra ascendant. Percy signing out. Catch you next now.